N.I.G, yeah, we're all new.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to another N.I.G News and Gaming, N.I.G Daily Fix, Gaming Update, Gaming News, News and Gaming, Daily Fix, Gaming News, Daily Update, Daily Fix, Gaming News. I'm your host, Melvin Cracker. So, guys, it's been another completely fucking boring week in the world of gaming. We have stories of corporate mergers, price hikes, and a new Marvel show that basically nobody gives a shit about. So, basically, just your average week in the world of gaming. But don't worry, we here at N.I.G are here to help you swallow the news, no homo, and crack more really funny jokes along the way. So without further ado, let's get right into the news. So guys, in our first gaming story, which is honestly kind of confusing, it looks like Amazon might be buying EA, but probably not. But maybe? It's complicated. So a Swedish press agency with a such name broke the news that Amazon, known for their incredibly popular video games Crucible and New World, along with some other unimportant shit, were going to buy Electronic Arts. That's right, Electronic Arts, the company that's taken more hard-earned money from black people than the average slave owner. Now obviously, a deal between Amazon and EA would make a ton of sense on both ends. Amazon would benefit from finally having games and franchises that people actually give a shit about, and EA would benefit from doing what every other gaming conglomerate is doing nowadays, getting consolidated by tech giants such as Activision Blizzard and Microsoft. However, there have been some conflicting reports surrounding the Amazon EA deal. CNBC, a subsidiary of NBC Universal, named for shows such as 30 Rock and Q-Force, have come out and said that Amazon is not indeed buying EA. Now, it must be noted that NBC Universal was in talks to buy EA earlier this year, but they eventually fell through, so it's very likely that CNBC is just jealous that Amazon is getting some of that EA ussy, and their company is stuck having to make Law & Order and Fast and Furious for the rest of time. However, since we here at N.I.G are seen as acquisition poison after being acquired by Activision, two geriatric old men, and Samsung Electronics in the span of less than 2 years, I like to think that we have an unbiased view regarding the Amazon EA deal. And personally, I think that Amazon is going to announce a deal to buy EA. Even if it's just to make a The Boys video game. I would spray my sheet if that happened. Billy Butcher is such a relatable character, aside from the brain cancer. So guys, in our next gaming news story, it looks like Netflix is going to make a Bioshock movie. And as a Bioshock fan, I'm completely fucking mortified right now. So for those that don't know, Bioshock is a beloved first-person shooter franchise, and one of the only tolerable franchises that 2K owns right now, since all they have left are those piece of shit 2K sports games. And Netflix is a company that manages to fuck up anything good that comes their way, such as the new Resident Evil series, which they just cancelled due to low ratings because it was shit. Not to mention all their terrible fucking anime adaptations, such as Cowboy Bebop and Dragon Ball Evolution. So when you take a beloved media franchise and put it anywhere near Netflix, it's a near certainty that you're going to end up with something straight out of the septic tank of a psychiatric ward. Shitty, depressing, and with a lingering smell of desperation. So guys, in our next gaming news story, it looks like a new Dark Souls game was just announced. I don't give a flying fuck about Dark Souls, but I'm only really talking about it because it's good to have Dark Souls in the title for SEO reasons. So there's that. So guys, it looks like it's time for Melvin complains about the MCU, because in our final piece of quote-unquote gaming news, we're talking about the all-new, all-terrible MCU show, She-Hulk. Now let's keep it real, nobody gives a flying fuck about the MCU TV shows anymore. They're either uninteresting as fuck, not worth watching, or just generally shit. There's no visual accompaniment with those statements because that can apply to like all of these pieces of shit. She-Hulk is yet another shitty MCU project this year that didn't need to be a TV show and was clearly only made to cash in on the fairly used Hulk name brand and retain Disney Plus subscribers. I yearn for the days where the MCU was actually fucking interesting, where we had movies like the original Avengers, Ant-Man, the original Doctor Strange, Black Panther, and Spider-Man. Now we're getting assaulted with complete shit on all fronts. We got shitty movies like Black Widow, Eternals, Doctor Strange 2 and Thor 4, and now we're bombarded with uninteresting and generally lame shows like everything that's come out this year, which I can't even remember off the top of my head. DC is a complete fucking disaster right now, and to be honest they can't have been since 2020, but even then they're running laps around Marvel. DC has shows like Peacemaker and Harley Quinn, and Marvel has shows like She-Hulk. DC has animated movies like The Batman, and Marvel has Thor fucking 4. What a fucking tragedy. So guys, that'll wrap up all our gaming news stories for today. But before I let you go, even though you can technically just click off the video right now and I can't stop you, I'd like to introduce you to a new segment that we're doing here on N.I.G called Shamish's Halo Corner, where my cousin, Shamish Cracker, will run down all the latest news and controversies that have transpired in the Halo community. So without further ado, I'll leave it to Shamish. Aye! Thank you, Melvin. I'm so happy to have my own spot on the show and increase our chances of being sodomized by the Anti-Defamation League for my accent. So this has been a rather interesting week in Halo Infinite news. We have reports of all new guns and a 30-second trailer from 343 that basically shows jack shit. So on the topic of new guns, we have a surprising amount of new weapons, such as the bandit rifle, the plasma liquidator, and a double-barrel shotgun. All things that would make the game infinitely better, but probably aren't coming until Season 4, because 343 can't seem to do anything right. We still don't have custom games, theater mode, forge, or firefight. At this point, we barely even have multiplayer. But in other Halo Infinite news, it looks like we got an all-new drop pod for August, like weeks ago. Now you can use your own visors on any armor core, a feature that should have been in the game since the beginning. But hey, at least 343 is taking down mids now. Also, we got a matchmaking update that added team doubles and rank doubles, which is just a less energetic version of regular multiplayer. Right on. So since 343 isn't really giving us anything to work with, that'll conclude Shamish's Halo Corner. Thanks for watching my segments, and be sure not to play this piece of shit game. Wow, Shamish, that was some interesting and kinda poorly delivered news. From the world of Halo. I didn't know that the franchise had fallen that far since December 2021. Oh, how times can change. But with all that out the way, thanks for watching this N.I.G Daily Fix Gaming News Update. Thank you all for watching, stay tuned for more N.I.G content, and remember to have a vapid, gaming-filled day.
N-I-G.
Q-Force. Excuse me.